Hey, what's up, fam? Ready for some spicy tea on Chung Yi's roller coaster ride to fame? Well, buckle up because we're diving into the drama, the struggles, and the triumphs of this ancient costume heartthrob. Check it out, folks. Chung Yi's ride to stardom is once again the talk of the town among netizens, and boy, has it been a wild one. Remember last year when Chung Yi rocked our screens in Mysterious Lotus Casebook? Well, hold on to your hats because he's back with a bang. The dude just dropped the male and female posters for his hot new fantasy flick Fox Spirit matchmaker Wang Chuan, where he's teaming up with the lovely Li Yitong. And let me tell you, these posters ain't just your average snapshots, they're straight up fire. Chung Yi is serving us some serious ancient costume god vibes, looking effortlessly handsome even in plain old white threads. And don't even get me started on Li Yitong. That girl slaying in her pink-orange getup like nobody's business. The costumes, the makeup, the whole shebang, it's like they were born to light up the screen together. Now, if you thought Chung Yi's rise to fame was smooth sailing, think again, fam. Turns out, behind that killer smile lies a story of struggle and hustle. But hey, he's owning it like a boss, proving that every setback is just a setup for a killer comeback. But hold up, rewind a bit. Turns out Chung Yi's journey to stardom wasn't all red carpets and glamour shots. Dude had to weather some serious storms. Born in '90, this Hunan hottie hustled for years, facing insults and low-key shade. Picture this. Back in 2016, at the press bash for Noble Aspirations, while everyone else was cutting the cake, the staff straight up passed Chung Yi over with the knife, just cause he wasn't high on the fame scale. But then, our girl Zhao Liying swooped in like a superhero, pulling him into the cake-cutting action. Talk about a real one. Fast forward to 2019, and Chung Yi's thinking he's finally made it with the mega hit Love and Redemption. But nah, life ain't that easy. Homeboy's still getting the short end of the stick, despite locking down acting gigs left and right. Seems like his management company's overestimating his clout, while the outside world's like, who's this dude again? And get this, when Chung Yi snagged the lead role in The Promise of Chang'an, he was straight up ignored on set. Everybody's getting red envelopes to kick off work, but my man Chung Yi, nope, nada. He tries to speak up about it, but it's crickets from the crew. But you know what? Chung Yi ain't about to let the haters bring him down. He's all about that hustle mentality, saying less whining, more grinding. That's the ticket. Dude knows that putting in the work is gonna pay off big time, no doubt about it. So, while shooting Immortal Samsara, my dude Chung Yi had a gnarly accident. He straight up fell from a high spot cause the production crew goofed up. Broke his leg and everything. But get this, his company was all like, nah, we ain't slowing down for a broken bone, and made him keep filming, just to stick to their tight schedule. They even tried to keep his injury hush, but fans ain't dumb. They sniffed it out. Now talk about dedication. Chung Yi was dead set on ditching his old drama typecast, so he took a pay cut to play this sassy judge and draw the line. Homeboy straight up told the director, I ain't need no 5-star digs or fancy rides. Wherever you crash, I crash. Whatever you munch, I munch. If you're starving, I'm starving. Them words hit the director right in the feels. But here's where it gets wild. Chung Yi was banking on draw the line to switch up his career game. But guess what? His management team was shook. They didn't want him to actually pull it off because it might mess with their cash flow. And just when things were heating up, bam, casting for Mysterious Lotus Casebook popped up, and Chung Yi got tapped to lead the show. But hold up, his company was still playing hardball. Right after wrapping Draw the Line, Chung Yi dove headfirst into Mysterious Lotus Casebook, all while nursing his busted leg. Dude didn't even get a breather, filming round the clock with no days off. And one time, when he seemed a bit out of it during a promo gig, host Hejiyoung spilled the tea saying, Yo, my man's been rocking ancient gear since the crack of dawn and hopped on a plane straight here, respect. Talk about playing dirty. Wanyu, aiming for maximum drama, straight up hired paparazzi to crash the set and stir up some serious chaos. And let me tell ya, it caused a major showdown between him and the production crew. Fans were like, whoa, now we get why he's all about that drama life. But hey, every cloud's got a silver lining, right? Mysterious Lotus Casebook came through with a killer plot, giving Chung Yi the perfect stage to shine. Every episode had fans glued to their screens, with millions tuning in simultaneously. And let's talk about that red silk sword dance, absolute fire. Fans couldn't stop gushing about how Chung Yi nailed it, bringing the world's top sword skills to life like a boss. In a sea of mediocre performances, he stood out like a shining star, leaving fans shook with his brilliance. What do you think of Chung Yi's wild ride? Spill the tea in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.